Hey guys, it's Becca. So, big piece of news. I dropped out of school last week. I had such a hard time putting together my thoughts for this video because it was such a difficult decision for me to make. My rational mind really wanted me to stay in the program. It seemed like it made sense. I had spent a lot of money and I had really committed to doing this, to going for the full academic year. But my gut instinct just kept telling me that it was time to move on. I just had this really, really strong desire to work on my own projects and to work at my own pace like I was doing back in Tucson. And ultimately, the gut instinct won out, even though I really tried to suppress it for a couple months. After I came back from Christmas, I was trying really hard to make it work, and I was trying so hard to logic myself into staying in the program, but ultimately, I just had this undeniable urge, desire to do my own thing. So in the end, I kind of just had to follow my heart and ignore my logical and rational mind. So I went in to meet again with the director at the school who I've met with several times before, and he was so kind and so supportive and understanding after I told him how I was feeling and what I wanted to do. You know, there was just no hard feelings whatsoever, and I was so grateful for that support. And he also reiterated to me that, you know, the school will always be a resource for me. They're always available if I need support or I need help or I want to chat. You know, they will always be there for me. And I've said this before, but I absolutely genuinely believe that the teachers and people at this school, they want you to succeed and they want you to be in a place where you want to be and achieve what you want to achieve. So I felt like since day one, they have been behind me and they have supported my decisions and, you know, tried to guide me in a way that they thought would be best for me, but ultimately understood that everybody's journey is different and that they were there to support you and help you get where you wanted to go. So I am so grateful for how he handled that and how I was able to maintain a relationship with them, because that was so important to me, because I really loved all the teachers at this school and I loved my classmates, and that's what made it such a difficult decision. It was that I really am truly invested in this community and I really love these people. But in the end, it just wasn't the right fit for me right now. You know, it served me. I learned so much. I can't believe how much I learned while I was there. I mean, looking back at my old videos and looking back through my work, it's really shocking to me just how much material we covered. And that was sort of where my rational mind comes in and says, oh, like, look how much you've learned. Like, you can't stop now. You need to keep going. Look at this. But, you know, when you know, you know. And I had this feeling that it was time for me to do something else. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm not actually sure where all of this is going. I have a lot of ideas. If there's one thing I can count on, it's that I'm going to have a lot of ideas. So I'm still taking time to reassess where I am and where I want to go next, but I am taking some very specific action items right now. So the first one is I'm learning how to draw hands, because I am so bad at drawing hands, and it was really obvious while I was at Idea Academy that was this just glaring hole in my drawing ability. So I'm focusing some effort on that, and hopefully we'll see some rewards. And I'm going to do the Proco anatomy lessons, so jump back into that for hands. And I'm very excited to get working on that, because it was one of those things that was just like so irritating to me that I didn't know how to even manage them in the most basic way. So I will be focusing on that a little bit moving forward. And I'm also going to take some very intentional time to draw for fun. And when I say draw for fun, I can't believe I have to explain this. But what I mean is drawing without any expectation of the outcome and without any hope or desire that I'm going to produce anything that looks professional or that looks impressive. Because coming out of a school setting, when you're in school, you're constantly being critiqued, you're constantly showing your work, and you're constantly assessing the quality of your own work. So my brain right now is really focused on outcomes and making sure that things are improving and making sure that things are professional level and making sure that the anatomy is correct and everything's perfect. But I think what I really need right now is just some time to rediscover what I love to draw and what's exciting to me and inspiring to me, because right now I feel more in like a technical mindset and wanting to make sure things are correct versus just really digging into what I love to do and thinking about what kind of personal projects I want to work on and what kind of work I want to produce for myself, because I don't feel in touch with that right now. So that is something that I'm going to be working on for the next little bit. And that is where I am right now. It is not where I had hoped or anticipated that I would be, but I am really happy with my decision, and I feel like it was the right thing for me right now. So, of course, on some level I'm disappointed, and of course on some level I have some second thoughts about maybe it wasn't the right thing to do, maybe I should have done something differently, but right now I feel good about it, and I'm most importantly just really excited about what I'm working on now and what the future holds. So I think that's very important. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it has been a roller coaster, and I can assure you it will continue to be a roller coaster, but I appreciate your support, and I will see you guys next time.